Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be back with you. Well, I thought I would just chant some mantras today. Is there anybody here who's explored Nichiren Buddhism, Nichiren Shu or Nichiren Shoshu? Nichiren was an amazing character, I'll put it that way. He was a Buddhist priest who started the Buddhist branch of Nichiren Buddhism. And they have a mantra they chant called, it goes, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Anyways, it's a really cool chant. I just love that chant. Every time I hear the Nichiren Buddhists chanting, I think it sounds so cool. And this morning I was listening to Tina Turner chant. You know the singer Tina Turner? She's a Nichiren person. Anyways, hey, I see Amy Diana here. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people over here in chat. Yay, welcome. Laureen's here. Vamp Girl's here. Mary Wick, Miss Limitless, Miss Makita Love, Darla Bungar. Yay, well, welcome, guys. So good to see all of you. Bear with me. I don't have much of a voice today. It was so hot yesterday. I cranked up my air conditioning, but it seized up my throat. I don't feel sick. I just don't have a voice. So bear with me. Okay. Hey, Giuseppe's here. Yay. KMH Television. Wonderful. Laurel Patterson's here. Lenny Lightworker. Hello. Warren 81. Luis Loja's here. Yay. So good to see you guys. Well, thank you for coming out to Messages from the Spirit World. For those of you who are new here, hey, there's Gav Hines here from England. Hey, Gav. Tina Sullins. Hi, Tina. It's 5 p.m. over here, Bob. Yay. 5 p.m. in England. There we go. That's what I thought it was. I think I said that yesterday. By the way, speaking of yesterday, if you didn't see it, last night we had hey, Billy Knock, we had a oracle reading from the fairy cards. So if you want to see that, we did a really fascinating reading, and it was all about energy exchange, giving and taking, and all of that. So there was a lot of powerful stuff in that. And so if you haven't seen it, make sure to go see yesterday's video. A lot of you said how much that reading helped you, because that reading, I set the intent to receive a message from the Fae, and it was for everybody that's watching that video. So if you watch it, that message is for you personally as well, okay? Yay, Whisper Spinners here. UK in the house. Yay. Hey, Stojance is here. Michielso numero 7's here. Stranger Things 77's here. IA, Ian's here. Rachel Patterson. Butterfly Girl. Hey, Butterfly Girl, all the way from Botswana. Botswana in the house, girl. How you doing, Heather? Good to see you, darling. Gosh, it's so good to see all of you. You guys are the best. But I'm so glad you're here. AJ's here. Yay. Ian's all the way down Colombia. I tell you, we got the United Nations gathering at Spirit Channel. I think we should take over and call Spirit Channel the United Nations, and just like start doing stuff, because I think our viewpoints here will get things moving faster than the UN moves them. Of course, we don't have the financial backing the UN has, but hey, spirit power can do an awful lot, Oh, Savannah Moon says, good afternoon from Trinidad in the Caribbean. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, Trinidad. Wow, how nice. Welcome, welcome. I love it that people are all over the world. This modern internet allows us all to connect. Anyways, as I was saying, earlier, I was chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And I think on Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday, we're going to talk about the magic of mantras, mantra power, how to access mantras. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is only one mantra. There are a lot of mantras. One of the mantras that I love to chant is also Om Mani Padme Hum. That's the mantra of great compassion. And that goes with the goddess Kuan Yin, who you've heard me talk about. By the way, speaking of Kuan Yin, I got to show you guys, I got a new Kuan Yin pendant this week. It just arrived. Check this out. I want to show it to you. I'll talk more about this on Wiccan Wednesday, but let's see if I can hold it up here. This is made of real jade. It's jade, carved jade. It's the goddess Kuan Yin. And it's set in like a gold tone metal. You can see the back of it. It's solid jade. See, it's set in gold tone metal. And it's got little crystals around. It looks like diamonds. I don't think they're real diamonds, but it looks like diamonds around the halo. Can you see that? And she's sitting cross-legged like meditation. And in her hand here, she's holding the vase. Do you remember I told you last week about the vase of the water of healing and compassion? Isn't that cool? So anyways, I want to share with you. We're going to talk more about that on Wiccan Wednesday when we talk about mantras and connecting with various beings of the spirit world that use mantras. Thank you, Christian Druid. Thank you so much. She says, beautiful. Thank you. Hi, KMH Television. She says, I've been working on a wood project for a radio friend of mine for their birthday next month. And my birthday is next month too, Katie Mill. Yay, well, happy birthday in advance. Hope you'll be here on your birthday. Wonderful. You know, creativity is so important. And you know, one of the elements of compassion is to give. And like yesterday, we were talking about giving, the energy exchange. So KMH or Katie Mel, I think that you're making something for a friend is an act of giving. And there's power in that, you know. There really is. So I'm just glad you guys are here. Welcome, you know. Tina Sons, thank you. She said, wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Well, I'm just glad you guys are here. And you know, anyways, I'm gonna wear this. I gotta get a new cord. I'm almost out of pendant cord. So I'm gonna put this on a silk cord. And I'll be wearing that on Wednesday. So I just consecrated it last night at my altar. So, well, I'm so glad you guys are here. And thank you, Aniksa. Good to see you. Yenny Yen's here. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, happy Tuesday. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Put up with I'm having a bad hair day today. My hair is just not doing what I want, but that's all right. We'll get through. Thank God I believe in the spirit, because if I believed in only the body, I'd be a disappointed person in life. Nah, you know, body, mind, and spirit, it's always a balance, isn't it? And, you know, today we're going to try to balance that with having a little spirit today. So, Christian Druid says, hey, Bob, my husband, Goth Prince 977, is over visiting me for a few days. Wonderful. Hi, Goth Prince. Are you here today? There you are. I see you. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. We're glad you guys are getting to spend time together. Welcome home, Goth Prince. Yay. Goth Prince, I know he travels all over the country with his work. Toys and Witchcraft. Happy Tuesday. Yay. Well, we're going to hold your question, guys, because we got to do some meditation before we get into everything. Rachel Patterson says, I thought it was Wednesday. Haha, only Tuesday. Rachel, I had a day. Last week was one of those weeks for me. It's like every day I was off. I didn't know what day it was. I have weeks like that. You know, where it's like, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Saturday? I don't know. It all blends together sometimes. You know, I think that with this lockdown too, because a lot of us have different schedules than normal, it does throw off our clocks as well, you know. Yenny Yen, hi Yenny Yen. Yenny Yen says, my mom gifted my daughter with a jadeite Kuan Yin pendant and a jadeite Buddha pendant for my son. It's for protection and blessings. Oh yes, I'm a big believer in magical jewelry, and I believe in the power of Kuan Yin and the power of the Buddha. So I definitely think that they connect through these items. I think that I think that spiritual jewelry is a vessel. It's a kind of a channel to connect. I call it a touchstone. You know, like jade is in the East, as you know, Yenny Yen, is very valuable. And it's kind of like a touchstone that edges on the edge of the spirit world. So I'm crazy about jade, one of my favorite gemstones, you know. Anyways, guys, well, I'm so glad you're here. Well, we're going to do some meditation before we get into readings. And we're going to talk about doing a blink meditation. I hope you guys can still see me. So, so this lamp is like our body, okay? For those of you who haven't done this, I'm going to teach you a meditation today. And this lamp is like our body, and inside everybody's body, there's a spiritual light. We call it the soul, the eternal spirit, whatever, the soul. So everybody, I don't care who you are, you have that light within you. And so in blink meditation, we believe that we can actually access that soul light very quickly. And so we're going to count from 3 down to 1 in just a few minutes. And when we get to 1, we're going to try to visualize our entire body blinking on and feel it filling with light, just like that lamp. Okay? Now that sounds easy, but it's actually kind of intense, and it takes a little practice to do it. But a lot of you have been doing it and saying how much it's helped you. So I hope that you'll try this with us, okay? Whisperer Spinner says, Kuan Yin is amazing. I had a candle for her, and then like the very next day, Bob did this video about her. Oh, that's so cool. Isn't that amazing? That's synchronicity, you know? And I think the spirit arranges those sort of things. I believe that. That's so cool. I don't have a Kuan Yin candle. That would be cool to have. Maybe y'all can send me a link of where I can buy one. I've never seen a Kuan Yin candle, but I love that idea. Anyways, we're going to talk more about Kuan Yin on Wednesday and the different forms of mantras and meditations. So make sure to be here. By the way, before we get into meditation, just a reminder, if you haven't done so, go register for my psychic development class over at my website. This Saturday, we're going to be studying clairsentience and infused knowledge. And I'm going to teach you guys how to access those skills for yourselves, how you can practice your psychic opening and be open psychically and do psychic things. So a lot of you have been coming out to the last few weeks. We had a great time. So go to my website, PsychicBob.com. And when you scroll down, you'll see a big header. It says Psychic Development Class. And beneath that, you'll see a PayPal button. You have to click on the class price for this Saturday's class is $30. We're going to do it on Zoom. Don't worry, you don't have to have Zoom. I'm going to send out a Zoom link on Saturday morning to all the people who have registered for the class. And then you'll get your link and you click on it and you'll open right up into the classroom. Okay. So yes, so register for that class if you haven't done so. I'd love for you guys to be there. Okay. Wonderful. Well, pardon my voice. We're going to try to do some meditation now. Okay. By the way, do you guys have water with you? Go get some water. If you don't have any water, get it. We'll get it right after the meditation. We'll have a little chit chat before we start. I want everybody to always drink water when you gather. It gives you power. Okay. I'll explain all that later. How water gives you power. All right. So I want everybody to take your hands off your keyboards now. We're going to just settle down for a few moments. Okay. And I want you just to start by closing your eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you just to let go all the tensions of the day and just to enter into that place of silence and peace within. And I want you to follow your breathing. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to see that spark of light now become a little brighter and a little larger. And let that spark of light expand and become a glowing cloud. Just focus on a small cloud of light inside of you. Feel its gentle power. We're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to explode that cloud of light to fill our whole body with light. All right. 3. Focus on the cloud. 2. 1. Blink on. Woo. I felt felt that. Isn't that wonderful? Did you like that? Oh my goodness. That was intense. All right, you guys go get your water. If you don't have water, I want everybody here to be drinking water. Okay. Wonderful. Chilled Fox says, am I ill? No, Chilled Fox, I'm not ill. I just, my voice is cold because I've been under too much air conditioning. But I don't feel bad. I just can't talk. All right. Super Saiyan. Hi, Super Saiyan. Hi, Bob. Do you have any messages for me? Hearts. Thank you. Hearts to you. You know, Super Saiyan, I have to tell you right now, as I walk into your frequency, I'm getting a lot of blue and white light around you. This tells me that you're opening to your higher self and you're opening communications. White light is the light of transition here. And I feel that as we go into August, there's going to be some blessings that come to you. I feel like there's a sense of freedom. And you may find that in the next month to 2 months, you either do a physical move, such as a housing change or even a job change. But I feel like what I want you to focus on now is letting yourself have freedom. Whatever's binding you, just cast that out and start to move forward. If somebody in your life is being toxic, you don't have to hold on to that. So you're definitely in a place of transition. It's a transition that gives you freedom of body, mind, and spirit, okay? I want you to also call on Archangel Michael. He's one of your protectors I pick up, and he's going to help you to move forward, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Shadowlander. Yo to you. Yo. Okay. All right. KMH Television. Who was I in my past life? Any other messages? To answer the YouTube question Tuesday, KMH Television, Wonderful World of Creations are my YouTube channels. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Well, KMH, I have to tell you, I'm picking up around you right now. There's a spirit that I'm getting. You have actually a fae spirit around you. What's funny is this little fairy. She looks like Tinkerbell. It's not Tinkerbell, but I think she's showing me Tinkerbell to show you that she's connected to magic and to creativity. And I feel like you are entering into a time of creativity. You did have one of your past lives was as an artist. I'm not sure if it was the exact recent past life, but I know there was one past life where you were an artist, and it was in the Middle Ages. The Renaissance period, 1500s. And you were a painter. You did large oil paintings. So that was one of your past lives. Okay. I hope that helps. Be open to creativity. I'm going to call her Tinkerbell. Even though she's a different fae, you can call her Tinkerbell because she's going to be helping you. Blessings to you. Miss Limitless, $5.55. Thank you, dear. Blessings and gratitude, Lord Iceon. Thank you so much. By the way, my title is Lord Iceon. If you don't know who they're talking about, when people address me as Lord Iceon, that's my other name and title. Any messages from Spirit for hubby regarding health and career? Blessings. Hi, Miss Limitless. In terms of your husband, I'm getting a blood pressure issue. I don't think it's severe, but I'm getting it kind of creeping up. I'd like to have him have that looked at. I'm a little concerned about that. And I'm also getting a lower back issue around him because I feel as if he's not getting the right lumbar support around himself. He needs to have his back looked at. And I think some Reiki on that would help him. But definitely needs to see a doctor about blood pressure. Again, I don't think it's super high, but I don't know if he's already had that diagnosed, but I feel like something's not balanced there and he needs to have that looked at, okay? But have him have that done as soon as possible. I don't see a heart attack, thank God, or a stroke, but I think if he nips that in the bud, as they say now, it's going to save him problems, a few years down the road, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Laurel Paxton, $5. Thank you, Laurel. Hi, Bob. My question is about my psychic mediumship gifts. What do you hear from Spirit about how they would like me to use this gift? Laurel, one of the things that I get around you is that you're opening to clairaudience more. And I think you want to really practice right now hearing messages for people, because I feel like Spirit wants you to be kind of literally a medium, an intermediary to bring messages. Because I feel like right now you're drawing to yourself a lot of spirits that are literally talking. I'm getting voices around you. So I want you to really be open to focusing on that clear audience. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, I hope that helps. Hi, Chill Fox. I'm fine. Don't worry. Just have a raspy voice. I've been talking a lot. Yeni Yen, 9.99. Hi, Yeni Yen. I can't see the chat. Hold on a second. My friend Victor says that he seems to know me from a past life. I don't have that feeling, but he strongly feels it. Can you tune in which life and how we were related? You rock, PsychicBob. You know, Yeni Yen, I have to tell you, I don't think that he knows you from a past life. I think he knows you from the pre-life. That's the life we exist in as spirits before we're born. I think he was part of the general group of souls, and you all talked about when you would come to Earth. And so I think he knows you from that life, but he's confusing and think it's a past. I don't get a past life link there either, but I do feel it's from the pre-life. A lot of times we know, like a lot of times when we plan our incarnation, we don't just plan our family and our life. We also plan different elements, friends, workers, different bosses. All of that can be planned in the pre-life. So that's where the connection comes from. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation too. All right, Shadowlander, $4.99. You, Bob. So I'm yo, Shadowlander. I love when people say yo. That's so cool. You, Bob. I've had several dreams where I've been the medium in a paranormal investigation. That's really cool. I just had another. Is mediumship one of my gifts? I do think it is, yes. I've always felt a lot of spiritual power around you. And I do think you should explore that. I think you're a creative person as well. I think you have a lot of musical talent, artistic talent, mediumship. But I've always said, those of you who took my class last week, you know this, that I've always said in class that I think musical talent is also a form of mediumship and channeling. So whatever way channeling comes to you, take it and embrace it. And you can always expand that. So I think you should explore and develop that to a fuller extent. Yes. All right. Lorene Edelson. Hi, Lorene. $5. Thank you, darling. Hi, Bob. I haven't been sleeping and things are stagnant. Any messages for spirit from spirit? Exo. Exo, darling. Thank you. Let me see what Fletcher has. Okay. My spirit guide Fletcher's back here. And he says to tell you, he said, patience. He said, as we get to the end of this month, he said some opportunities are opening. It looks like there's going to be a meeting here that has a business connection around it's literally around the 25th. So it's about a week of 4 or 5 days yet, maybe 7 at the far side, but you're going to see some things start to open from the 25th forward. And the sleeping issue is your anxiety. One of the things I want you to do is get a bowl of salt, put that next to your bed, because salt is a purifier. That'll draw down any excess energy. I think that you've got some anxiety, and I think because you're naturally also very psychic, you draw a lot of spirit energy to you, but right now that's overstimulating your nervous system, okay? Put salt by your bed. That's going to help you, okay? And if you want, wear the pendant black tourmaline. I think that will also help you as well. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Hope that helps, darling. Thanks for being here. Diana Ashwood, $10 Australia. I think that's Australia. Is that Australian or Austrian? I don't know. Either way, I love it. $10. Yay. Thank you, Diana. Listen, Diana, I got to tell you, you've got around you a lady here as a spirit guide. I keep getting the name Jean or Jeannie. Jeannie, I think she goes by. And she said, I'm Jeannie. And it's funny because she's dressed in like 1960s women's clothing. And she's like chewing gum. She says, I wasn't nobody famous. I was just a housewife. She said, but I love to read the tarot and talk to the spirits. I think she was a psychic, maybe not full professional, but she definitely had psychic ability. So Jeannie's around you. And she said, yeah, she said, let me help her. She's got that gift also. She's going to help you do some mediumship development. So call on Jeannie. She's one of your spirit guides. She's just so cool. She's like somebody that you'd go over to her house with and drink iced tea on the porch and read tarot and chat all afternoon. I love her energy. So call on Jeannie. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Roxy Star, thank you. $5 donation. Oh my gosh. Hi, Psyche Bob. Can I get advice over my career job? Career/job. I can't seem to find a job yet. Will I be able to find something that will make me fulfilled soon? Hi, Roxy. Roxy, one of your life themes, well, you have two life themes. One's a communicator and one is an artist. You need to really focus on work where you're more creative. I feel like you're applying for stuff, but I feel like you haven't gotten it, not because you're not talented, but I think that spirit is steering you clear of problems that are going to work against you. I keep getting some connection here around media or advertising with you. And that might sound a little strange right now, but I'd like you to explore something that could be connected to like media work or advertise, like almost like, like the ad industry where they develop ads for businesses or stuff like that. I think you have a real creative streak and could be brilliant in any of those areas. So focus on media, advertising, things like that, okay? I think that by August you'll get something. I think it's going to be a few more weeks, but start setting that intent. One of the things I want you also to do is start burning a white candle to raise your vibration, because right now you're a little depressed. And I understand that it's hard, but I want you to practice raising your energy, attuning that light, and then send your energy out to the cosmos, because you're going to be drawn to people that you're going to connect with that will open those doors for you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Oh my gosh, we got so many questions. Let's see here. Hold on just a second. All right. Yes. Hi, Gav Hines. Thank you so much. I do have a message for you. I got distracted on Sunday. Gav says, Bob, on Sunday's show, you said you had something to tell me, but I think you'd forgot. Yes. When all those voices come in, sometimes I get a little turned around. Yeah, Gav, one of the things that I was picking up is I was getting a woman in spirit around you. I think this was a grandmother on your father's side of the family. And I was getting a male. I think I was getting your father. Hold on. Somebody's talking to me. Doris, do you have them back there? Okay. Yeah, Gav, I've got a grandmother and a father back here for you. And they're both saying, they said, we tried to come in on Sunday. They said a lot of they said it funny. They said a lot of crowds were gathering. It's like going to the spiritual doors, like going to the shopping mall on Sunday. They're back here and they're asking me to tell you that they're helping you, that they're opening doors for you. They're saying to tell you that your family is getting a blessing. And your grandfather said, don't worry about your daughter. She's been through a rough spat. But he says, I'm getting it sorted out. So things are going to be improving there, okay? But they're just letting you know they're here to guide you and to keep everything moving forward, okay? Thank you so much for being in your patience. Blessings to you. All right, Alex Viley, $4.99. Oh, no, £4.99. Oh, my gosh, that's a lot of money. That's almost $10 American. Hey, Bob, thank you so much for a donation. Hey, Bob, what's starseed background do you see from me? Also, am I on the right path? Many blessings. You have a connection to the Arcturians. I'd like you to research it. I feel you've had several lifetimes as an Arcturian. And in terms of being on the right path, I think you've been on a path that's been you've been in a holding pattern, to be honest with you. Part of that is because you have a communicator theme, and I think you're opening to channeling. So I want you to be open to the creative process of writing, particularly like automatic writing or receiving knowledge, because I think you're going to be starting to get communications from the star people, the Arcturians. I don't think that's the only connection, because I do get Pleiadians around you and some of the tall grays and Anunnaki. So you're connected to all of them, but you have a stronger connection. Strongest is to the Arcturians. But I think that, a lot of the alien races now are starting to come together to communicate with people. Because, as I said, we're very soon going to have disclosure. It's going to start to come out, and we'll know the truth. But you're going to be part of that opening. I think you have a gift as a writer, and I'd like you to explore that. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Billy Knock, I saw you donated something. Hold on, I got to find you here. I don't know where you went, Billy. There you are. Billy Knock, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Billy. Listen, Billy, I got to tell you, I keep hearing Edgar Casey around you. He's back here. And Edgar Casey is asking me to tell you, he says to let you know that he said, the words he said, I'm pushing him a little bit. And I think that he's pushing you to open your psychic gifts more. So Edgar Casey's here. He just said, he said, I'm a bit of a pushy guy today. That's his words. So I want you just to spend some time listening to hear his guidance and his messages. He keeps showing me like that they're opening your channeling ability even more, but he's around you and I want you to call on him, okay? Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Hi, Sarita Loshan, $4.99. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. Why am I scared to channel? What is blocking me? Namaste. Namaste, Sarita. Sarita, I have to be honest with you. I'm going to teach in my psychic development class about channeling in the coming week. So we'll have more about that. But one of the things that I like to emphasize about channeling is like your fear is natural. Don't hate yourself or think you're backwards or behind. I had a long time. It took me about 2 years of psychic work before I was comfortable to really let channeling happen. It requires a very strong connection with a spirit guide that you trust. So if the trust is not there, you really can't do channeling very well. Because even though there are a lot of eager spirits, you won't get their frequency until you're able to let down that guard. And again, that's going to have to be a whole class. But I think that it's not unnatural to be fearful. And I think you should be cautious. Because I'll tell you, if you just channel anything, you can end up in problems. So don't worry about it. Just take your time. Develop working on your protection with your angels and guides, okay? And I think that you'll start to see that connection will get stronger to where you feel like you really want to do. Don't do it till you really want to. See, if you have fear, that means you're not ready to do it. Because I'll tell you, when they started really working with me, I got over that fear and I was like, it's not hard, it's not scary, it's really peaceful. So just take your time, okay? All right. Cool games for you. Hi, Bob. In what month should I apply for my first job? I think you should apply now, Cool Games. I don't see anything starting to open up till August, around mid to the latter half of August, but I wouldn't wait because I feel like there are people that are gathering information now that are out there will receive your application. So start applying now, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on a second. Gav Hines says, I'm wearing black tourmaline at the moment, Bob. Wonderful. Black is a great and powerful protection style. I recommend it, especially for anybody doing spiritual work, okay? Vinny Blade, 57. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages for me? Thanks. Hey, Vinny Blade. Good to see you. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. My spirit guide, Doris Stokes, is back here. Doris is asking me to tell you, Vinny, that she wants to work more closely with you. She said you have ears to hear spirit. And she says you're going to hear the music of the spheres as well. So don't be surprised you start hearing voices or sounds of music. It won't be anything scary, but it may be a little surprising. But that's the spirit working. You're opening your clairaudient gifts. So anyways, yeah, call on Doris. She's going to help you with that. Blessings to you. All right, Timur Rosenfeld. Hi, Timur. Hello, Lord Bob. My mom has cancer, and I left everything in Germany to go to her in Israel. Could you give a message? I appreciate. Oh, Timur, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. I got to tell you, when I'm stepping into your mom's frequency, I want you to tell her that she has around her a lot of spirit protection now. I'm getting Archangel Uriel and Raphael, both archangels. Uriel is saying to me that he's strengthening her body, that he's helping her keep a hold on her body. I have to be honest, I feel that somebody has scared your mother and told her that she's not going to make it. And I got to tell you, I don't believe that. Your mother has the power. Fletcher's back here talking to you, and he says she has the power if she chooses to be here. And so she can overcome this, but she needs to call on Uriel and Raphael to help her. Okay? So I want you to tell her both of those angels are with her, and they're giving her life power, not exit power. She is at an exit point on her spirit chart, but she gets to choose. See, when we come to these exit points where we think, oh, it's the end of the world, I'm going to die, we get to choose that. And she doesn't realize that. She's thinking, oh, it's bad, and this is what they're saying, that's how it's going to be. But the angels are telling me that it's not necessarily that way. Doris Stokes is back here as well and said that she was a nurse, and she will be visiting with your mom to help her as well. So you've got Doris helping, you've got Raphael and Uriel. And Uriel says that he's helping you as well because you're making a great sacrifice. So I want you to call on this angel Uriel for your needs as well. Okay? It's not her time to cross if she chooses not to. She has to make a choice on a soul level, though. Okay? You encourage her. All right? Blessings to you. I hope that helps. I'm sorry you're going through that. Everybody here, let's send some energy to Timur and his mom. Thank you, Timur. Kat Aaron Davis. Hi, Kat. $10 donation. Thank you, Kat. Hi, Bob. Can you tell me who or what the negative spirit was that has been bothering me waking up my mom? I'm pretty sure they are gone now. It was affecting her health. Kat, I get a spirit. There was a man around this. It was an alcoholic. I don't think it was a relative, but this person was very assumptive and very rude. I keep getting the name. It sounds like his name may have been something like a William, but I think he went by Bill. But he was, in his life, he was an alcoholic. I don't think he lived in that house. I think he literally walks up and down the street where you live. And I think that he's just drifted in. And because you have a high frequency and your mom has a high frequency, it was drawn to the house. So that's what's going on. I would put some salt by your mother's bed. I think that'll help her. But his name was William or Billy. That's who it was. Okay. I don't pick him up. I believe he's gone. All right, but put salt by her bed anyways. Just get like a cereal bowl, fill it with just regular salt. Put it on the bedstand or on the dresser in the room. Okay, and then change it about every 2 weeks. Okay, blessings to you and her. Thank you. Tarot Medium, $5 donation. Can you get a message from my dad, Robert? ... Let me see if I can find out anything, Tarot Medium. Hold on. Doris, are you back there? Yeah, I'm trying to reach your dad. Okay, hold on. I think she's got him coming in here. Oh, isn't that interesting? Your dad's here, and he's holding up a tarot card. It's funny your name is Tarot Medium, but he relates to you doing tarot. And he's holding up this card, and he has the Emperor card. And he said, tell my daughter I'm claiming the Emperor card for myself. He said, I've overcome my fears and my blocks. And he said that he's coming to a place of peace. He wants you to know that he's here to let you know that he's been doing a lot of self-work. And he said, I ask you to forgive me. He says there were times when he was neglectful. He says, I didn't always spend the time that I should have listening to you. And he said, for that, I'm sorry. He said, I've been strengthened in my spirit. And he said, they've let me have this card as a sign that I'm making progress And he said, I can help you more now. And he said that whenever you see the Emperor card, you know that he's with you. Okay, that's what he asked me. Isn't that cool? Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you, Doris, for helping. Isn't that wonderful? Spirit people are great. Thank you so much. Another donation, $5. Miss Makita Love. Peace to you, Lord Isian. Thank you. I'm having difficulties finding another place to stay. Will I find a nice home soon? Thank you. Yeah, you will. It's going to be literally the first week of August. Around the 4th or 5th of August is where I see it. Okay, so yeah, you will find a place. I keep getting a house that looks like it's a standalone. It's either a standalone or it might be a duplex, but it looks to me like a standalone house. But I see it. I want you to look. This is relatively close to the area you want to be in. And I keep seeing it down the street. It's like a kind of like almost like a suburban area. This is not major city. It's like suburban because I'm seeing green grass around the house and some tall trees. I think the house is older. It was probably built in the 60s. Brick house, really nice though, but it'll be perfect for you. The price will be right. Okay, but it's about first week of August. Ask your realtor to help you get a realtor. Ask them to look for houses built in the 60s, older neighborhood with some lawn. You'll see it what I'm talking about. I think it has gray, like a gray shingle roof. It's brick. The brick might be painted, but I'm not sure on that. But yeah, it's going to be it's a small, it's not a mansion, but it's a nice house, a smaller house. And I may have I see it as 1 or 2 floors. It may have a basement and then a ground floor. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Kate Pigeon. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Hi, Kate. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, Kate, I have to tell you, I'm getting around you here. There's a man that's talking to me. I actually think this is a relative now. I'm listening to him. And this is on your dad's side of the family. I think this is an uncle. It's either a father's brother or a grandfather's brother. I'm just getting somebody say uncle is back here. Uncle's here. And he said that when he was alive, he said, when I was alive, he said, I was fascinated by mystical things. He said, but nobody believed me that I could do it. And he just said that he comes in to kind of give you a little boost to let you know your own psychic gifts are valid and real, and that this uncle in spirit is helping you. I hope you can place him. I'm not getting a lot from him, but that he wanted to get that message over. Okay, thank you so much. Keep working on your psychic development. It's growing, and this uncle is really helping you. I think you're going to get a visitation, like in a dream or a vision from him soon. Blessings to you. Jesse Alatea. Hi, Jesse. Is Kim astral traveling to me? Yes. Yeah, I do pick Kim up around you. I think that both of you have the ability to astral travel, so I want you to experiment with going back and forth. I think that's really fascinating. We're going to talk about that in one of my future psychic development classes, so you might want to explore joining. I'll let you know when we have that. It's probably going to be about 2 weeks yet. But yes, I do pick up a connection going on there. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, hold on. Oh, I got so many messages. All right, Selenite Moon. Hi, Selenite. Hey, Bob. Long time no see. I feel my spiritual awakening has begun, and I keep getting time/dimensional traveler. Any insight? Lots of love. Selenite, I think that's really interesting because a lot of times when people open spiritually, they start to have this kind of cosmic sense of all their past lives. I do feel that you do have the ability to transcend the time-space dimension. I do think you can do astral traveling. I think that, once we're out of our bodies, we have a lot more abilities. So I also think that you're going to be getting a lot of glimpses of your past lives here. And in one of your past lives, I believe you did have a connection in the early days of physics. You were one of the early people to explore quantum physics back in your past lives. I get one of your past lives in like the 1940s. And I think that you were just touching in on some quantum physics principles in that life. Fortunately, you didn't live long enough. So I think that you have what we call past life knowledge that is also contributing to that understanding. Okay. So, explore. I want you to do some reading on quantum physics because I think that will trigger some more of that knowledge about time and interdimensional travel. Okay. Thank you so much. Violin Viola Masterclass is here. Hey, Amber, good to see you, darling. I'm so glad you're welcome. Listen, Amber, I got to tell you, uh, it's funny when I'm stepping into your frequency today, I'm literally hearing violins playing. I think you've got the angels studying music, literally. And I think you're drawing to yourself a lot of high-level masters that are musicians. You literally have an orchestra that plays with you in spirit. I don't know who all there are, but I'm literally getting like 100 people playing violins at the same time. So anyways, I'm just curious if you've had that sense of music playing in the ethers around you. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you. Crystal Owl, $5 donation. Thank you so much. Hi, Lord Bob. I'm going on a trip in a few days with another witch. It's for spiritual purposes. Do you see this trip actually helping me? Yes, I do. I feel like right now, Crystal Owl, you're at a point where you really want to call on spirit power. I think that in the material world, you're hitting some blocks right now. And it's nothing that you've created, but I do feel that there are people kind of being bad and creating challenges that are unnecessary. And I think that this spiritual trip will do a few things. One, it will clear your head and get you out of your environment. Sometimes just shifting our physical environment just opens up our channel again. And I think you need to do that. And I also think that the purpose of the trip will be accomplished. And the person that you're traveling with, I feel really is a great help to you. So yes, on all counts, do it, okay? One of the things I might encourage you to do before you go, just do a cleansing of your house before you leave so that the energy is cleared out. And then while you're away, you'll open up that channel. And when you come back, you'll have a refreshed environment for yourself. Okay, thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, hi, Violin Viola Masterclass. $4.99 donation. Thank you. Are there any messages from my great-grandmother, Amy? Let me see. Hold on a second. Doris, can you get in? Yes. You know Doris is always such a good help to me. Yeah, it's her great-grandmother. Okay, hold on. I think she's coming through. They're going to try to bring her. You know, this is the cool thing about the spirit world is everything travels at the speed of light there. Okay, I got her. Thank you so much. Okay. Amber, she's asking me, she said, tell her that I'm here. And she said, oh, I'm so happy. She said that she actually says she's been visiting you a lot the last month. She said the last month has been challenging. And she said, but I haven't forgotten her. And she said, you and I have to stick together. She said, you know, we're the artists of the family. And she said, we always saw things a little different than everybody else. And so she's coming in just to give you some reassurance that you're not alone. And you may be facing some challenges from people who do not understand you. But this great grandmother says, she said, I'm going to help her. So don't worry, you stay in your truth, okay? Amy said, she said, that's right. She said, you tell her, she said, stand in her truth and be who she is. She said, you do not conform, excuse me, I can't talk. Do not conform to others' expectations. Be true to yourself. That's what she's asking me to tell you. Okay, but she's guiding you. And she has been around you. She said, oh, I've been coming a lot. Thank you so much for coming. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, $20 from the Angel Whisperer super sticker. Oh my gosh, Angel Whisperer, thank you so much for your donation. Listen, Angel Whisperer, I have to tell you, it's interesting. I'm getting golden light all around your aura. Golden light means it's your time to shine. And I feel like you're coming into a period as we go through August and September of what I'm going to call like that's a power month time for you. And I feel like you're opening not only your spiritual abilities, but material abilities as well. So if you've been in a little bit of a holding pattern, it's going to break in August and September. And it's like whatever happens in that month, I just feel like it's just pushing you forward. I'm getting like almost like people clamoring to work with you or to talk to you. So I don't know if you're running your own spiritual business, but if you should be, because I think you'd have a lot of customers coming. And I think, there's just a lot of opportunity that's coming in August and in September for you. So, name it and claim it, I feel like self-directed work is really where your success is in the next year. So I want you to do that. I'm hearing also a voice back here. Somebody's talking to us. Oh, okay. There's an angel named Cassiel back here who's talking to me. And Cassiel says, he said, I'm a protector. And Cassiel said he's bringing things into alignment. That's the way he says, I'm bringing things into alignment. So some things you've been working on that have been outstanding are going to start to come together. And he's agreeing with me about August around this, August and September. So yeah, you're on a good path, but call on Cassiel. He's going to help you. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation and for being here. Blessings to you. Yay! Oh my gosh, so many people. So many questions. How am I going to answer everybody? I tell you. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, Raven Moth. Question, I feel like I'm doing well with my scrying and healing abilities. Does Spirit agree? Many thanks, Lord Ision. Raven Moth, I have to tell you, when I'm walking into your energy, I'm getting a real clear, like it's literally like a white spotlight coming down on you, which means that you are opening that channel and that connection. So I do feel that you're opening your abilities, and I want to really encourage you to keep going with that. Okay, I think it's very good for you. I want you to explore different types of scrying as well, because I feel like you can expand. Like, I don't know if you're doing water scrying or mirror scrying, but I keep seeing you looking in different things. I'd like you to explore silver bowl scrying as well. I think that may open up kind of another dimensional portal for you, where you get like a silver bowl and you put water in it. It's a different effect than like black water or black bowl or black mirror scrying. But I feel like that's going to kind of kick in some new ability as well for you. So I want you to explore that. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, got a $50 donation. Angel Whisperer. Hello, Angel Whisperer. Thank you so much. Your readings are always so helpful and accurate. God bless you, darling. Thank you for your generous donation. I'm really excited about your future. And as I said, everything that they're saying, it's moving forward for you. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Christian Do 1313 Clifton. Hey, Bob, can you scan my body for any problems, please? Okay, hon, let me just move through you. I'm going to start at the top of your head and move down. Okay, I'm getting an issue around migraines. I don't know if you've had migraines, but I'm getting some headache. I'm getting tension in the back of the head here. And I do think your blood pressure needs to be looked at as well. I'm getting a burning feeling through the chest as well. I think you're having an acid issue. So you may need an antacid, because I'm getting stomach and esophageal issues as well. And what's going on with the joints? I feel as if my hip joints and knee joints are in a lot of pain. You might want to see a doctor. I think you're going to need an anti-inflammatory, but see a doctor first, because I feel like this may be a kind of a professional level anti-inflammatory. I mean, of course you can try over the counter, but I kind of think that the problem is if you take, like, for example, an Advil or an aspirin, I'm not being endorsed by either of those brands, it may irritate the stomach. And so I think it's an issue of getting the chemistry balance right. So I'd like you to see a doctor for all of that in the same go, because I think that once you get the stomach issue corrected, that's going to lower the blood pressure, which I think will also help with the joint issues and maybe lower that inflammation. It sounds strange, Christian, but I feel like your blood is too acidic. And the acidic content is where I'm getting the problem that's inflaming everything. So they may need to put you on some type of antacid. And the antacid alone may be the issue. You may not even need another anti-inflammatory, because once that's under control, that may be the secret. But I'm feeling that those issues are in play around you. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oops, just had another donation. Somebody, I didn't see it. Hold on, guys. It went by. Here it is, Brandon Rickett, $5. Thank you, Brandon. Hi, Bob. Anything that I shouldn't include in my diet? I'm feeling something is not working with me. Thank you. Brandon, I'm getting a lactose issue around you. I feel like you're having kind of like bloating and just sense of unease, and it feels like it's related to milk or dairy-based products. So you might want to just explore taking those out for a week or two and see if that makes a difference. I feel like there's something there. It's like, you might even say, I love milk. I like, eating cereal with milk. And it's not an issue you don't love it, but for some reason your body, I feel, is not tolerating that. Now, I would encourage you also work with a nutritionist, because there are other ways to get dairy, like vitamin D and calcium, which you get out of milk products. You can get those through other foods, but you want to do that in a way so you don't strip yourself of the good nutrients by giving up milk. Like broccoli has a lot of calcium in it, and there are other foods. I'm not an expert on that, but I want you to start with exploring dairy in your diet. I think that'll make a big difference, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, I just blinked and I don't know where the hour goes. What a crazy day. Time is flying faster and I can keep up with it. Listen, guys, I want to say, first of all, thank you for being here. If I didn't get your question, I'm sorry. It's not that I didn't want to. I just got more than I can answer sometimes. But I really want to thank you for being here. And listen, if you're interested, if you want more than I can give here, I also offer private readings. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private session, call me at 703-825-3929. Let me put that in the chat, 703-825-3929. That's my phone number. You can call me at that number to get on my schedule. Private reading is a full hour. You saw how much we did here in an hour? Think if you had PsychicBob to yourself for an entire hour. Because in your private reading, we're going to cover a lot: past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, all of that. And I answer all of your questions as well. Look at your soul energy, your aura, what your life mission is. We get you on track. So many of you have called me for past life readings this last few weeks. And I want to say thank you. I think a lot of you have sat with me, have had really good experiences. And I've enjoyed it. I think you have too. So if you want to get on my schedule, private reading is a great way to really get in touch with your soul energy. So give me a call. Also, don't forget, if you want to develop your own psychic ability, go register for this Saturday's psychic class. Do it now, because I'm cutting off registration on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So if you want to get in, you need to sign up, because I have limited spots in the class and we're filling it up pretty well. So it's only $30 for the class this Saturday. So if you want to join, you can register at my website, PsychicBob.com. Well, guys, listen, thank you for being here. I love all of you. You guys rock. This Saturday's class, by the way, for those of you tuned in late, is going to be on clairsentience. We're going to teach you how to access that and how to access infused knowledge. So you don't want to miss that. That's going to be an exciting group on Saturday. Hey, where else are you going to get 2 hours? Well, it's actually, the class is supposed to be an hour and a half. Sometimes we go over to 2 hours. But, roughly 2 hours of psychic training from a professional psychic. And I answer questions. It's alive. It's an interactive class. So it's not just me spoon feeding you. We're going to do exercises. We're going to talk back and forth. You're going to get to see other people's experiences and how they're opening. And I think you'll get a lot out of it. Everybody's been coming to class and said how much it's helping them. And I'm really honored to be able to share that with you. So come and sign up at PsychicBob.com. There's the PayPal button on the front screen. Go there. You'll see it under Psychic Development. Guys, thanks for being here. I love all of you. Thank you for your donation. You guys rock. We'll be back here tomorrow on Wednesday for Wiccan Wednesday. I think we're going to talk about mantras tomorrow. Mantras, the magic of mantras and how they can help you. Be here then. I love you guys. Thank you again for being here. And may all of you always blessed be.